Normally, Bose sound systems, satellite navigation, and heated and ventilated leather seats are highlights of a car. You'll forget all about them after a launch in this one. Stuffing an entire Disneyland of thrills into one classic package, this is obviously a Porsche, a 911 Turbo to be exact.
I was talking to my boss the other day and he said, Tom, the economy is terrible, people are cutting back, and we both agreed that I should probably feature some more affordable transportation. This car starts at $135,000.
Oops. Hey, I had a choice of living with this or a Nissan Versa for a week. What would you do? Why so pricey? Well, Porsche over-engineers everything to make sure things don't go wrong at 194 miles an hour, which is this car's top speed. For the practical-minded, it manages to get fuel economy of 17 city, 25 highway. This supercar can be a daily driver because suspension firmness, transmission response, and throttle sensitivity can be adjusted. The flat-six boxer engine, obviously turbocharged and intercooled ×2, unleashes 500 horsepower. The tech found back here can fill a couple books. Choose between a 6-speed manual or this dual-clutch PDK unit that can be driven like an automatic or shifted manually. With a whoosh and a finely tuned whistle, the 911 Turbo sprints to 60 miles an hour in less than 3.5 seconds. Remember hyperspace from Star Wars? Well, that's how the 911 Turbo feels. Lightning-quick transmission shifts are practically imperceptible as your brain strains to make sense of the velocity. With very direct steering and excellent road feel, cornering ability is almost surreal, effortlessly taking corners at speeds that would send lesser cars into full electronic stability panic. Obviously, in America, the only way to experience the full awesomeness of this car is on a closed course, or take your chances with jail time.
I'm sure it comes as no surprise that this space is not intended for adults, really only small children, maybe a suitcase.
It's much more comfortable up here. The ignition is in the normal Porsche location. Fit and finish is perfect, with this looking more like hardware than just plain old trim. Leather is buttery soft.
A little behind-the-scenes info McNugget. Normally, I spend an awful lot of time figuring out the maximum number of bundles that a cargo hold will accept. This one should be easy.
1. Think it can hold more than that? Not really. Want practicality? Well, then buy a Cayenne or Panamera or a minivan. What this car does very well is speed, which we humans either love or fear. This machine should appeal to both personalities since it tames velocity completely. The Porsche 911 Turbo is a ride that few can afford, but many covet. All right, there you go. That's my impression of the Porsche 911 Turbo. This is great work if you can get it. If you want to see a much longer and much more detailed version of this video, head on over to drivencarreviews.com. I'm Tom Voelk.